What's the deal, y'all? Look, we back with another video. We got a squad announcement from the New Zealand All Blacks, man. It was announced last night. For me last night. We about to get straight into it. They did a live stream on NZR Plus. Make sure to go tap in with them over there. But first, we got to introduce the new coach. We got a new coach. He's replacing Ian Foster. And if you guys watched the All Blacks in their own words, the first one, series, the 4-part series, you understand that the All Blacks really loved Ian Foster. They didn't, his job was already kind of on the line, and they said, "Nah, bro, we gonna make sure we keep you here. We can't be without you." So, beloved coach, but you know what happens when you're a team that needs to win every game. You lose some games, you don't win the World Cup. It's time to go, my boy. Better get up on out of here, my boy. Bye bye. Bye-bye. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. When you're a team that's supposed to win all the time and you don't, it might be bye-bye for the coach, as much as you might be loved by the team. So, Scott Robertson, for the people who don't know, New Zealand Rugby Union coach. Apparently, he's a breakdancer. He be you know what I'm saying? He be doing his thing or whatever. And he's a former player, man. He's currently the coach of the All Blacks. During his time as a Crusaders coach, he won all 7 finals since he took the reins. He won all 7 finals, consecutive finals, with the Crusaders as a coach. A record of 98 wins, 17 losses, and 2 draws out of 117 games. Come on, bro. I ain't even mad they made him coach. I'm not mad at all. Making him the most successful Super Rugby coach since the competition began. Nicknamed Razor, he played as a flanker. And with the Crusaders, he won 23 international caps for New Zealand between 98 and 2002. All right, he's also been the head coach of other teams. And like I said, with the Crusaders, he won 7 consecutive Super Rugby championships, bro. Just pure domination as a coach. You can see right here his coaching career. After he left the Crusaders, he was with Barbarians FC for 2 years, and then now he's with New Zealand. So, Scott Robertson, man. Now we're going to take a look at his lineup. Boom. Okay, so some of the early changes. We got Scott Barrett, who is captain of the team. Usually it would be Sam Cane. Sam Cane, I believe, is injured right now, along with like Will Jordan and a couple other players. So Scott Barrett is the captain. A lot of people in the comments, if you look at some of the posts about it, were they wanted Ardie Savia to be captain. And, how he plays on the field, how he is off the field, how he cares about the game, how he is with his team. I would not mind or be opposed to Ardie Savia being the captain of the team. But from what I read, Scott Barrett has built a good relationship with the coach, with Razor. He's built a very good relationship with him and the other coaches behind the scenes, as well as on field, just being able to try to captain the team even without being captain, as far as talking to the players, making sure everybody's doing their job, talking to the refs, making sure they're getting the calls right and not missing anything. So with all that being said, Scott Barrett was awarded captain, but Ardie Savia still got vice captain along with Jordie Barrett. Even though a lot of people in the comments think that Ardie Savia should have made captain, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. But now let's get on to the team. All right, so starting with the forwards. All right, you know what? Let me just say this first. We got 5 uncapped players too. There's 5 uncapped players, including George Bell from the Crusaders, Pasile Tosi, and Billy Proctor, both from the Hurricanes, and Wallace Atiti and Cortez Rotima, both from the Chiefs. All right, so 5 uncapped players. Now, let's go down the list. So, starting with the hookers, we got Asafu Aumua, 6 caps. Cody Taylor, veteran, 85 caps. And George Bell, uncapped. Moving on to the props, we got Ethan de Groot, 22 caps. Tyrell Lomax, 32 caps. Fletcher Newell, 13 caps. Pasile Tosi, new uncapped player. Ofa Tu'ungafasi. I got that. I know I got that. Tu'ungafasi. I know I got that. Don't even lie to me, bruh. 57 caps. And y'all can clown me in the comments for these names. It's all right. Tamaiti Williams, 7 caps. Moving on to the locks, we got Scott Barrett, captain, 69 caps. Tupou Vaa'i, 25 caps. Patrick Tuipulotu, 43 caps. Loose forwards, we got Ethan Blackadder, 10 caps. Samipini Finau, 1 cap. Luke Jacobson, 18 caps. Dalton Papali'i, 32 caps. Artie Savia, vice captain, 81 caps. Wallace Atiti, uncapped. Now let's move on to the backs. We got Finlay Christie, 21 caps. TJ Paranaro, who made a comeback, my boy. Y'all, I rock with TJ Paranaro, man. 80 caps. Cortez Ratima, 0 caps, uncapped player. First 5 8s, we got Bolden Barrett, 123 caps. And D-Mac did his thing in the final, even though they lost, 47 caps. We got Jordy Barrett, vice captain, 57 caps. Rico Ioane, 67 caps. Antoine Leonard Brown, 70 caps. Billy Proctor, new uncapped player. And moving on to the outside backs, we got Caleb Clark, 20 caps. Imoni Narawa, 1 cap. Steven Peralfetta, 3 caps. Sevu Reese with the comeback to the squad, 23 caps. And then we got Mark Taylor, Mr. Shifty himself, at 9 caps. And obviously we got Sam K now due to injury, Will Jordan, Samisini Takiaho, and Cam Roygard all out for injuries right now. And sorry, I'm looking at my notes, man. So I just want to say this. So if we're looking at the average age of the team, right? The average age out of all these players is 27. Now, if you ask me, that's a perfect average. That's prime. That's prime. So if you're looking at this team's average age, they are a prime aged team. Even worth more to note, Wallace Atiti is the youngest player, right? He's 21 years old, right? Average age is 27. Remember this. He's 21 years old. The oldest player is Cody Taylor at 33 years old. So when you look at that, bro, that's a primetime team. You got enough veterans in there to bring the average age up to 27, even though the oldest player is 33. So that means they're all around, a lot of players are around 30 to 33 years old, 32, 20, 29. And you got enough young players to keep that average age down as well. So, you got a primetime team. Not too young, not too old. Like right there in the perfect little pocket of 27. Now, if we look at the average caps, this is including the 5 uncapped players, right? The average caps is 32. So on average, they got some game time. They've been in international games. They've played big teams. And you got enough, average caps out there that people are going to be able to do what they need to do. The players who are uncapped and are familiar with the type of games they're going to be playing, the type of spaces and stadiums and cultures and areas they're going to be playing in, they're going to have veterans around there who's been there before to be able to, make them feel comfortable. If you look at the top 5 cap players, you got Bolden Barrett at 123, Cody Taylor, the oldest player, at 85, Artie Savia, the other vice captain, at 81, TJ Paranaro, who's making a comeback at 80 caps, and then Scott Barrett, the captain, at 69. So the captain and both the vice captains all are in the top 5 cap players on this squad, which is important. And I just want to throw out this one thing. Some people are going to look at where's it at? So if you look at the squad from 2023, boom. So here's the 2023 squad. Hope you guys can see that. Notable people missing, right? You got Dane Coles, Brody Retallick, Sam Whitelock, and Aaron Smith, all of which are retired. I'm sure most of you know this, but some people may not. So that's why I'm saying it. All of those guys are retired, so congrats to their retirement. Hope they do well. I think Sam Whitelock did play one last game against Fiji a few days ago against with the Barbarians. We got David Havili, who's also, notably not on this squad. Apparently, he's signed to New Zealand until 2025. He's also with the Crusaders, I believe, but for some reason, he did not make the squad. I couldn't find any reason to why. It's just he didn't make the squad. Maybe he wasn't showing enough. I'm not exactly sure. Another person that I noticed isn't on the squad is Richie Mo'unga. Now, I believe Richie should be on the squad, personally. And I did some stat looking up. And, Some people say maybe he doesn't deserve to be on it. Maybe he doesn't. But when I'm looking at this is the 2023-2024 season, right? 78% of the time he started the game, 7 out of 9 games. 7 penalties, 1 try. On point, he scored an average of 7.3 points per game. All right, so I don't know. I feel like he should be on the squad, but other people say he shouldn't. I just feel like he's an important player and should have made the team. But if there's reasons why you think he shouldn't, not playing at the level he should, other players that are playing better than him, new people that need to get on the squad, I completely understand that. I just really liked Richie Mo'unga, and I think he should be on the squad. Now, something else I wanted to talk about. Hoskins Sotutu. A lot of people are saying Hoskins got robbed. All right. Where's that at? A lot of people are saying Hoskins, who played on the Blues, Hoskins Sotutu got robbed. The coach, Scott Robertson, Razor, he mentioned that it was a hard decision between picking him, Satiti, Wallace Satiti, the uncapped player, or Sotutu for that position. And he had to kind of go between which one he wants to take. And he ended up picking Wallace Satiti over Sotutu. And the main reason, this is for the loose forward position. The reason, and Wallace Satiti's on the Chiefs, Sotutu's on the Blues, who won the championship. Although Hoskins scored, 12 tries for the Blues this season, putting up numbers, just impact player. The reason Scott Robertson said he picked Satiti was because he felt like, when there's high pressure against, when teams are applying pressure, Wallace Satiti just continues to increase in his performance. So that's what he said. So he said, you know what? I got to go with Satiti because he just, when the going gets tough, he get going. Going gets tough, he gets going. It just, the higher level the opposition is, the higher he plays. And if that's the reason, then I can't argue with that. But I'm familiar with Hoskins Sotutu. I'm not as familiar with Satiti. So I would have loved to see Hoskins on there. Even if you look at some of the comments, where are they at? If you look at some of the comments from the squad announcement, the most liked comment is Hoskins robbed. Hoskins was robbed, okay, man? That's all I'm saying. Some of the other higher comments, Artie should be captain. Whoa, no Hoskins. How did Artie not get captain? Those are the two things that stand out the most. Artie Surveyor should be captain. I mean, everybody's saying Artie should be captain and Hoskins should have been picked over Satiti. So y'all let me know what you think. Should Artie have been captain? Should Sotutu have been over Satiti? What is your thoughts on that one? Because that's the overwhelming. That is the, overwhelming. Oh, yeah, you got Plummer. People talking about Plummer as well, that he should have made the team. Somebody said Hawk 12. Hawk 12 is captaincy. Oh, my God. Yo, I'm just, look at TJ Perdar. I'm happy he made it too, man. AJ Lamb. AJ Lamb is nice too. I'm kind of surprised, but if you had AJ Lamb, then you had Sotutu, that would have basically been half the Blues team would have been basically all blacks. So that's pretty much it. Overall, I like the squad. Like I said, I think Sotutu should have been in there. Artie Savia should be captain. What else? And Richie Mo'unga should have made the squad. I'm sorry. I think Richie should have made the squad. Like, maybe he doesn't score a hella tries, but when he's on the field and he gets that ball, he makes an impact on the field. I'm sorry. I don't care what you say. He makes an impact. But you guys let me know what you think. This is going to be the squad for the upcoming games. They got Argentina. Oh, I'm sorry. Not these games. For the England game that's coming up and then a few games after that. One thing I want to say, Rico Ioane did make the squad, right? So, yeah, Rico Ioane made the squad. He actually said something pretty interesting. Let me look it up. Let's go to Rugby Pass. Where's it at? Okay, so Rico Ioane, man, he said I put a Super Rugby title above a World Cup. Rico Ioane after the Blues victory in the Super Rugby final. What do you guys think about that? How do you feel about that? And I even got my comments right here. I said I get what he's saying, but I don't know if he'd say that if they won the World Cup. Love Rico though. I'm just saying, bro. I don't know how I would feel about that if I just put this player on my team and he's saying I put a Super Rugby title above a World Cup. When, as a coach of New Zealand, my goal is to prepare us to win, not this season, next, to win a World Cup. That's the ultimate goal at the end of the day, is to win the World Cup. So you better get your mind right, big dog. But I get it though, because like when I think of like the NBA, right? Team USA in basketball, Olympics matters, right? But a lot of players will put the NBA Finals championship way over, an Olympic gold medal. Until they win an Olympic gold medal. Every player who's won an Olympic gold medal goes like, there's nothing like it. Like, to me, that might be above everything else. But it's not until they actually win it. Yeah, you'd rather probably have 7 finals rings than 1 Olympic gold medal. But that Olympic gold medal is more important than the 7 finals rings. Or than the individual ring of each. So, I don't know. But y'all let me know what you think about that one in the comments. But that's pretty much the all-black squad, man. Let me know what you think about the squad. Who do you think should be in there? Who do you think should be replaced? What decisions do you feel kind of like, I don't know about that? The captaincies, how do you feel about that? The return of Perinara, Sevu Reece, the lack of Richie Mo'unga, Sotutu not getting picked. Y'all let me know in the comments how you feel about everything. That's it. That's the squad announcement. But we moving forward. We got games this weekend, so be on the lookout for highlights coming up. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Remember to keep it real. Real is rare. Real always reaches everyone. Next time. Peace.